Yeah, we were talking about, the YouTube chat was talking about Tylenol related stuff. So we're gonna check out this Metatron video about the anti-Trump Tylenol pregnancy challenge on TikTok being despicable. I've seen a few videos like that pop up in my recommendations. Tide Pods. Oh lord, I can imagine. No, I remember there was the guy that trained me at my current job mentioned that there was a secret class action lawsuit that was being filed against Tylenol because apparently there may or may not have been some evidence that linked taking Tylenol while pregnant and the babies growing up to have things like autism and ADHD, which would certainly explain some things, but I don't know if my mom ever took Tylenol when me or my brother were pregnant. But I'm curious to see what Metatron has to say on the matter. It's been a while since we reacted to a Metatron video because I reacted to too many and I don't want to take too much away. I don't know enough about that lawsuit. I just know that the guy that trained me mentioned it last year, and I told my mom about it, and she was all like, I mean, obviously, I know that obviously, as a guy, I'll never understand what it's like. So I really want to get into this before we move on to the next few things. But I don't know if I'll be able to make this into a standalone video, but if I do, make sure you check out Metatron's original video. And as a pregnant, yes. I didn't say that, did I? I meant I'll never know what it's like to be, okay, let's just get started.
When you think that you've seen it all, I swear my absolute deepest hatred for TikTok increases exponentially with each passing day. Now, when
You and me both. You and me both. Yeah, there's a friend of mine that also absolutely hates TikTok. I'm pretty sure there are plenty of people that hate TikTok, although my sisters do look at TikTok every now and then because of course they do, but no.
When it comes to TikTok as a platform, apart from the brain rot you normally see, we've seen a fair share of ridiculous content that was only produced in order to chase virality, I suppose. But
I suppose as well, and that's why... Actually, TikTok, among other things, is one of the reasons why I haven't been making any, like, YouTube shorts. I know that someone in the beginning, when I first started streaming, mentioning that their shorts got them more popular, but personally, I just don't... It's not that I don't want to make shorts, it's that I don't feel like it, and I don't want to have to put in the work.
Among the silly dances and the lip sync, the things that have annoyed me the most historically are absolutely the challenges. Now, challenges can be stupid and extremely dangerous. We have seen...
Oh, yes, no, I remember all those types of challenges. No, I remember in marching band during a football game, we took the ice bucket challenge, although all the ice kind of melted, and then there were other quote-unquote challenges. Oh my god, no, the cinnamon challenge. No, the one with Glozell. That was the funniest shit that I ever saw back in high school when, my friends, we were in band class and there's just this computer that sat in the corner of the room and my friends looked it up, and when I saw that, I was like, oh my fucking god. No, apparently you're supposed to use like a spoonful, a small spoonful of cinnamon, but no, she had a big fucking ladle. She had a huge fucking ladle. And she tried to do it that way. And she was all like, oh my god, it's hilarious. Obviously, it's very dangerous, but oh my god, no. Yeah, the ice bucket challenges are... No, I'm reminded of the one scene in that one Gumball episode where there was a scene where Alan, who was the balloon, wanted to take the ice bucket challenge, and he was with Boppert, and it was a literal block of ice that was in a bucket. But no, oh, we need to watch that video at some point. No, that's a piece of freaking ancient internet history that I could never forget.
situations. For example, I don't know if you're familiar with those parkour videos where these like teenagers are jumping from balcony to balcony and they're doing basically what you do in a video game such as Mirror's Edge on the 9th floor of a building, and if they miss the jump, they're of course going to be turned into jam, grape jelly. And if the way I'm expressing it sounds
Why does that
sarcastic, it's not
remind
because
me
I
of
don't recognize
something?
the actual dangers with it. No, it's actually because I don't want to scream. I literally don't want to scream at the camera and make it an unpleasant experience for you. So I'm trying to kind of keep in control of my
I can
emotions. But here's the
imagine.
thing. I've talked about it on stream. I made lengthy posts when I was saying if you're an adult, if you're a parent, you have to check what your kids are doing, because with these TikTok challenges, they are literally risking their lives for click.
Yeah, I can imagine. No, in the event that I'm ever fortunate enough to have kids, yeah, they're not getting any iPads whatsoever. They can yell and scream at me saying that they want an iPad. No, you can wait. I'll let you play a video game maybe, but that's about it.
And social reward within the social media space. With that being said, I think the worst and most dangerous challenges of all are those that combine the desire for being viral and edgy together with politics. And that's
And I guess that's what's going on here.
what we are checking out today. Now, you may be already familiar with the statements made by President Trump a couple of days ago when it comes to Tylenol.
I actually don't know about this. What did he say concerning Tylenol while Oh, and I guess this is where it comes full circle. I was correct in my assertion.
And how pregnant women shouldn't take it, and then he motivated that talking about autism. Now, whatever you may think of this, you may think, no, I think he's right-based, or you may think, oh, absolutely no, I don't care what he's talking about, he doesn't know anything.
Shit.
Regardless, the reality is that the simple fact that he said it means that there will be TikTok accounts that
Exactly. It's like Trump breathes air, and so they're gonna stop breathing. He drinks water. They may as well just stop drinking.
will take the Tylenol just to spite him. Or in other
No, we should find all of these septum bitches. We'll say, Trump breathes air. Maybe you should stop breathing. Of course, I do not encourage anyone to do that, but it does make you think.
words, just to be contrarian, if you will. Well, Trump said not to do something, I'm gonna do it anyways, just to prove a point. This already kind of makes me cringe when it comes to all forms of medication, simply because I'm the type of person who tries to avoid taking medicines unless it's necessary. So
Right, I'm kind of like that too.
just taking something.
Like, I remember like a few weeks ago, I was talking about, Aisha remembers actually, I was talking about, some unexplainable anxiety symptoms that I had, and I was prescribed Zoloft, but I ended up not taking it because I was able to get over it through my willpower. But I actually uploaded a video about that if anyone wants to check it out.
When you don't need it.
Spite.
I mean, regardless of what you may think about this, all medicines have possible side effects, so once again, I would avoid doing it for a stupid TikTok challenge. But the real problem is,
Yeah, like hell, I'm just gonna take huge amounts of any medication just out of spite. That's
due to the fact that
stupid.
this was in the context of pregnancy, what we get is the TikTok Pregnant Tylenol Challenge. I never thought I would have had to say that combination of words in my life.
That actually reminds me of what someone said in music theory. No, we were talking about... try to reset your Wi-Fi? I don't know. But that actually reminded me of this one interaction that I had in music theory with another student. We were talking about... we brought up Drake and Josh. And, no, and I remember talking about the use of the word puff in Peruvian puff pepper, as well as in something called hydromonoxapuff gas. And I was like, yes, this is the Drake and Josh nomenclature.
All right. So what we've got here is a bunch of, I guess, liberal, progressive women who are clearly pregnant, who have decided to take Tylenol, to own the chuds, if you will, to own the chuds.
Of course. Here is me, a pregnant bitch, taking Tylenol because I believe in science and not... Shut up. She just chugged that fucking bottle. Wait, I need to read the rest of that fucking caption. What did it say? Because it seems working for Mark, Elon, and all... Oh, so... No, this is supposed to be the side that's supposed to be against quote-unquote ableism, yet...
Man, that's annoying to see. I think
That
I watched
is
enough
annoying.
stupidity. So, let me address this very quickly. First and foremost, anything I say when it comes to medicine, take it as my own opinion, disregard it, whatever. I'm not a medical professional, so do listen to your medical doctor. Thank you very much. But here's the thing I'd like to say when it comes to this. Is it true or not that there may be a link between the usage of Tylenol during pregnancy and the percentage of your kid ending up with autism? I don't know. I know there will be
I
plenty
don't
of
know
people that now
either.
would become immediately professionals overnight, and their degree is based
No shit. It's just the study of the Lord's creation. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, a lot of people will usually argue that science and religion are two sides of the same coin, which there's a very good Albert Einstein quote for that. Science without religion is lame, but religion without science is blind. And that's a real Einstein quote. At least I think it is.
Based on their political party affiliation. No, I'll be honest with you. I haven't got a clue. I don't know. No idea. So I'm not going to talk about that.
And this is coming from someone like me who does love science, but I also love studying religion as well.
I am going to talk about is the fact that this is an extremely dangerous behavior. Why? Well, because it's TikTok. And TikTok is accessed by the youth, among other people. And what they do is that if one of these goes viral, what they're going to do is that they're going to copycat it. Like they're going to imitate it. And not only there is the fact that you could be viral and wow, get all those views, but it's also the fact that at the same time, you can stick it to Trump. What happens if you try it and you don't get viral? Well, the person who got viral took 2 tablets at once, I'll take 4. And then they'll say, no, I'll take 10 then. Things like this happen because people are
well, I can imagine, but I'm just saying.
Stupid. So to all pregnant liberal/progressive women who are doing this Tylenol challenge on TikTok, just stop. Take the medication as suggested by your doctor only when you need it. Put your baby before your politics and be a mother first.
Pretty much, but they don't care.
Then make a video to call out Trump if that's what you want. Use your words. Make 50 videos. Do your little I trust science.
Is it by... I'm not exactly sure. Nobody really knows how autism actually works. We only have basic understandings. I remember for my senior year, we were doing for senior year, I did a little project, a research project for English class, and my topic was on autism since my brother has it, and I have undiagnosed Asperger's syndrome, so obviously it's something personal. And in my research, in the research that I've done, even if it's just high school level research, we simply just don't know. I mean, we have ideas, but that's about it.
Statement. Without taking medications when you don't need them. How about that? Without creating an example to the younger generation, turning it into a challenge for views that can literally be very dangerous, not only in combination with pregnancy, but in general. It's a freaking medication. It's a pill. Yeah, I'm gonna show you because...
Yeah, I can imagine that too, Wolfie. It's like... No, that reminds me of that one King of the Hill episode where Bobby ate a whole lot of this cereal. What was it called? It's like Cookie Crunch, I think. It had an old lady on it, to which oh, you do know? Sweet. No, that one where Bobby basically had like what I can only describe as a sugar crash, where it was like, what I was going to say, it's like that she sent Bobby to the nurse, and then the nurse just diagnosed him with ADD, and then he ended up taking, I don't remember what it was, maybe Adderall, and then Bobby got on the bus, and then Joseph asked him, you feel anything? And then Bobby said, starting to, and then he hyper focuses on a fly, and then there are 96 ridges on each checker piece, except this one. And there's some milk in the fridge that's about to go bad. And there it goes.
Always bring receipts. Guys, the level of stupidity that political propaganda can push people to reach is just unprecedented. This is the coronavirus challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they were licking public toilets. Just
everyone's special, Dash, which is just another way of saying no one is. Because when everyone's super, no one will be.
Prove whatever the heck some of these influencers, like this guy, there you go, licking toilets to mock corona.
I don't remember seeing this.
Virus.
We continue our coronavirus coverage tonight with the new social media trend that your child just might be trying. News Channel 3's Brendan Tierney tells us it is called the Coronavirus Challenge, and it involves licking different public surfaces to possibly contract the virus.
It's the latest online challenge.
So, I don't remember this ever happening. And of course, the first thing that shows up in this guy's search results is COVID Cardi B. What the hell?
Challenge that children are doing while stuck at home, putting their tongues on everything from doorknobs and toilets to grocery store carts.
Almost the equivalent of eating the Tide Pods.
Doug McGowan has seen the videos circulating on social media and says children think they're immune from the coronavirus because the worst cases are...
Oh yeah, right. I remember kids were less likely to have to bear the brunt of the symptoms.
Often seen in people with pre-existing conditions.
I'm just thinking, kids are really stupid. I mean,
kids are really stupid.
I don't understand the implications
of
Lord.
Oh, so this is what they do for clout chasing, by the way. It's because it's going to get viral. See what I mean? So what I'm saying is based on data. It's based on data. I'm not making it up when I say there's going to be someone stupid who's going to do this Tylenol challenge and chug down 15 freaking tablets.
Like hell.
That silly prank is...
okay? So that's what we're dealing with when it comes to TikTok, kids, social media, pressure. I've talked about this on X, and I had a few people telling me some things, so
here we go.
I'm going to review them very quickly. Someone is saying they're literally just taking a single Tylenol pill. You don't seriously think this causes autism, do you? And I respond, one single pill? I'd say no, but I would recommend you ignore whatever I say and ask a doctor.
Right.
Keep in mind, the company that produces it did recommend not to take it during pregnancy. I'm going to prove that to you.
Oh, did they, huh? I mean, you have a lot of companies, when you see like a certain drug commercial, they'll say, don't take this drug if you are pregnant or expecting to become pregnant. No, pregnant women, and most men should not take Zyrtofrenex because it will result in total scrotal implosion, for which there is no cure for total scrotal implosion. Zyrtofrenex, always the right choice.
Here I said 2017, 15, maybe it was 2017, but I've got it, I can show it to you. So there is that. I would personally say avoid all medications unless really needed.
Right.
There we go, and this person says, yeah, they also give a massive list of side effects.
No, there was a point in time where I took sleeping meds every night after I played DDR because exercise causes like adrenaline and stuff to pump through your blood, and it took forever to get through it. And then there was that time where I was living by myself and I couldn't sleep for shit, only to find out that it may have been all the caffeinated drinks I was consuming. I've since stopped drinking them. H-Show remembers that conversation, but yeah.
Happen exactly. These are directly from the company, Tylenol. In 2016, they said if you're a pregnant nurse and seek the advice of your healthcare professional before using Tylenol or any other medication. 2017, thanks for the shout out, Carrie. Just make sure to talk to your doctor before taking Tylenol while you're pregnant. Thanks again. 2017, we actually don't recommend using any of our products while pregnant. Thank you for taking the time to voice your concerns today. 2019, congrats on your upcoming edition. So exciting. I'd be great to touch base real quick.
Burnt your tongue, sour candy, huh? No, I can't. I feel like that may have happened to me at some point, but I don't recall. No, I've burnt my tongue with cinnamon candies.
Quick, since we haven't tested Tylenol to be used during pregnancy, and see what coupons we have for baby. Call us when you call at whatever the heck, right? Okay. So even if you think that this statement, again, I don't know, but even if you're like, no, I know, because you spoke to a doctor and you think that the remarks made by President Trump are just alarmism, the company still says not to take Tylenol if you're pregnant. Now, that's a further piece of clarification.
And of course, these bitches decided to do it anyway.
In order to give you as much of a detailed presentation as possible, I asked a doctor specifically about these statements made by the company. And it is possible that the declarations made by Tylenol have to do with potential lawsuits. In other words, to avoid any possible legal actions against them. That is because some pregnant women may sue them for different potential side effects, and even if the company ends up winning in court, it will be a costly process. So these statements keep them legally covered. And of course, if during pregnancy you do get, for instance, a high fever, it is risky not to lower it. Once again, talk to your specific personal medical doctor, because they will be familiar with the type of pregnancy you are going through. Regardless, the one thing that remains, and this is my strongest point today, is that if you take too many all at once for a TikTok viral video, you may die.
I think someone did die, actually. I remember seeing it pop up in my YouTube recommendations.
Caring for your baby, protecting your baby, is the call of every parent. And this is not a specific characteristic of the human species. It is multi-species. I mean, a lioness will die in combat against 3 male lions to defend her babies.
Exactly.
Birds protect their nests, bugs protect their eggs, and in fact, it is a cross-species behavior. Because let me tell you this much, I would protect a little basket with kittens if there was a predator getting close, and I protect.
I probably would be too. Oh my, yeah, I know. I'll never know what it's like to be that, so I can imagine.
The kittens, so it's some...
Well, I don't even think I can imagine. We're so different biologically that it's kind of hard.
Thing that we naturally do, which is why whenever I see things like this, it really rubs me wrong. It is below animal behavior. At this point, we may be the most intelligent species on the earth, debatable, I guess, depending on the specimen. We definitely are not the superior species, are we, if we do stuff like this? Now, there's another interesting comment here, and the commentator said, Ellie, they say it's Tylenol, they could just as easily be palming it and popping Flintstone vitamins. I wouldn't rely on their morality to keep them from lying. And I respond, it's a good point, but here's how I respond. And I would agree to the possibility if these weren't the same people who licked public toilets during COVID to get one over the chub.
Shit.
Oh dear Lord, I knew nothing of that. Alright guys, I'm gonna...
Well, neither did I, so I guess we're in the same boat.
Show you now a video, and this is gonna be hard to watch.
Oh no.
But please don't click away, and I'm not saying this for
well, I'm not gonna click away anyway. We're in this till the very end.
Engagement, who cares? I made enough money. This month, I'm fine.
I can't wait to start making money. I've already got 2 subs, so let's go.
Not about the money. This is because it's a difficult video to watch, but it could save lives. So maybe if you don't want to watch this, but put it on mute, I don't know. But if you are a liberal woman watching this, you're a subscriber, a supporter of mine, please watch this. Please watch it. And I say it not because I need to win a political who the heck. I say it because I care about you and your baby. So the video in question is once again on TikTok.
Let's go. We're all in this together.
And it's from a nurse, at least as far as...
A nurse. Oh no. Oh,
tells us.
no.
Now, I tried to look for confirmation of her statements. I could not find direct confirmation, so this is really a matter of we've got to choose whether we believe her or not. So let me know what you think.
Oh,
I'm still
no.
going to share it.
So it's about, it's gonna be 6 a.m. finally. And for those of you who don't follow me on Twitter, I recommend that you do. I got a call, a very frantic call at 4 o'clock in the morning from a husband whose wife is now dying of liver failure on a ventilator in an ICU because she was trying to prove that Tylenol doesn't cause autism because of what Trump said on the news. Mind you, that's a Harvard study. Now, whether or not you believe the Harvard study or not is not the issue here.
Yeah.
The issue is that she's somewhere between 23 to 25 weeks and she overdosed on Tylenol.
Oh my God.
And she's
Is this the story that I...
going to die. She's not going to come off that ventilator.
Oh.
And the guy got my phone number from somebody. Somebody gave it to him. I mean, guys, it's early in the morning. I'm still in Hello Kitty sweatpants
Oh.
in my gym trying to
Oh.
work out. And she's going to die. It's going to be, let me tell you
Oh my God.
something about Tylenol overdosing and death.
Please.
Is that if you aren't administered the antidote, it is a very slow and painful
Oh my God.
death, okay? Because Tylenol, as well as Benadryl and aspirin, are the 3 most common OTCs that people will typically try to unalive themselves with.
Oh my God.
How many did she take?
So
I don't even want to know.
it's censored. But now people are just taking massive amounts of Tylenol to prove Trump wrong. I mean, weren't these the same people who put Harvard and Fauci and the pillars of science on a pedestal?
Exactly.
She's got a point. She's got a really good point.
Now they refuse to believe it. Like, I don't believe it either. But I'm also not going to go overdose on Tylenol either.
Exactly.
And it's just so sad because he has to make the choice of them going and trying to emergency
Save the
deliver
kid.
this baby. And the baby may not survive. The baby's
Oh,
going to spend a long time
no.
in the NICU.
Oh.
Hopefully the baby will survive. And
Guys, I know this is heartbreaking, but I have to do this.
It's okay. It's all right. Let's talk about something a little bit lighthearted before we continue. H mentioned Flintstones vitamins. I've never had Flintstones vitamins, so I wouldn't know.
I have to use my platform to show this because maybe I'm saving someone. You know what I mean? This is why I'm giving priorities to videos like this. And I apologize if you preferred when I posted a video about the helmet in ancient Rome. I will, I promise. But when I see something like this, I'm like, I need to show it. Because maybe
Oh, and here I am. No, I'm gonna help out.
this video will get decent views and maybe a mum will see this and she won't do it.
And remember, guys, preemies have complications even if they do survive. I didn't ask him if he had more children, so I mean, let's say this woman they had more children. They lost their mother. Baby's not going to grow up
For
with a mom. He lost his whole life if this baby dies too.
Oh
All because
my
of TikTok
God.
challenges, guys.
Yeah.
Everybody wants, well, not everybody, but maybe these crazy liberal women. They literally hate Trump so bad that she killed herself and her baby potentially. And I'm just like,
Oh, yeah, I think it would be best to wait until after this.
I don't even have words for this
Yeah.
because it's such a waste of life. It's
That's an understatement, honestly.
such a waste of life. Like this was a preventable situation. This situation didn't even have to exist.
I would like to underline, did you notice how she had to say unalive? Because otherwise, the systems,
No
whether it be
kidding.
TikTok, whether it be YouTube, they will censor you. But they don't censor a challenge.
I wonder if that's why my videos don't do as well as they could, because I don't censor myself. I don't really want to censor myself. I bet there are some instances in my videos where I mute, like, certain words. But Blake Jennings live. We might do that after we're done with all of this, but I don't really want to censor myself, mostly because I just don't feel like it, but I don't know.
Like this? Clown world.
It wasn't like she woke up and was in a car accident, a freak car accident, or something fell off a building and killed her.
Yeah.
She willfully did this herself. So I don't know. What are you guys saying? I've got to stay off TikTok because that's all the nonsense that I keep seeing right now. And I'm going to
Thankfully, I don't have a TikTok, and I'm never going to get a TikTok.
try and hopefully finish my workout
Yeah.
in my Hello Kitty sweatpants now that I'm done helping. Well, I mean, probably not done helping this guy. He keeps calling. But
Of course it
I don't
is.
know. Pray for these people, folks. Pray for
Absolutely.
them.
Yeah.
They need help.
I agree. But when it comes to me, I do believe in the power of prayer, but I also believe in trying to do my very best to educate the uneducated that think
Yeah.
that they're following science. Well, study the science then. Following science doesn't mean, oh, someone I don't like in a political spectrum said something, so I'm going to do the opposite without checking. That's not
Pretty much. No, science and history has been so politicized to the point to where it's hard to know fact from fiction at this point. No, Metatron makes a lot of videos debunking so-called experts for pushing political propaganda, where Metatron actually goes to the sources, be it the ancient sources, medieval sources, and see what they actually had to say, while still giving benefit of the doubt to those sources' validity, but still.
following science. And someone says, in a way, wouldn't this be a mass challenge to win the Darwin Award? And I say, right, but they have babies. Babies didn't do anything wrong.
No
So I know
kid.
that some people are going to be like, oh, Darwin, natural selection, whatever. If you're an adult, do whatever the heck you want as long as you don't harm other people. I would still strongly suggest you not to harm yourself, of course. When there is a baby. What's the next one gonna be? If you're enjoying this video...
Now, what is the next one going to be? Whatever the president says, these people do the opposite just out of pure spite, and it's absurd. Let me check everything, but that was a... Oh, that video definitely took quite a turn, all things considered, but let's go ahead and leave a like. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and this video was streamed live on both YouTube and Kick. Be sure to check out the VODs for unedited footage as well. Take care.